Manchester City fans, still a bit salty, are we? Yes, people, how's it going? Welcome back to Lily White Lane. Hope you're doing good, hope you're keeping safe and well. Might as well put the salt down, as I say. A bit like Manchester City at the minute. You see their fan base, they are so frustrated, aren't they? It's like, oh, it's always Spurs, it's always Spurs. And it's music to my ears. It's absolute music to my ears. But anyway, we're not here to talk about the phenomenal and fantastic performance that Tottenham Hotspur did put on Saturday evening against Manchester City. We're here to talk about Tottenham Hotspur's game this week against Burnley. They could do it at the Etihad, they could play lovely football, but could they do it on a cold, wet, rainy night in Burnley? We are set to wait. We are set to find out this Wednesday evening. And look, it is going to be a very tough game. I don't think the table tells you the full story of this game that is taking place this Wednesday evening. I think you've got to look at Burnley, and the table would suggest it's a very easy game. You know, they're almost bottom of the table. We should be picking up all three points. And yes, we should be picking up all 3 points and leaving Turf Moor with all 3 points and a win. But by no means is it going to be easy at all. They make it hard for every single team they play. They have a game plan, they stick to it game after game. That's to sit back, catch the opposition on the counter-attack and maybe steal a 1 or 2-0 lead. And they've done it so many times before. They've done it so many times before to the likes of Manchester United this season, especially a couple seasons ago. United scored Burnley. They sat back, they continue to sit back, they continue to defend, and they took their opportunities. They've got some quality players up front as well who will take their opportunities. So look, you've got to look at this game and say the table doesn't tell you the whole story of how tough a game it's going to be. They're a team right now in the relegation zone, fighting for their life. A team that's actually on decent enough form, you know, picking up a massive 3 points against Brighton, getting a point against Manchester United, and giving it a real good go against Liverpool. So their fans, their team, Sean Dyche and his boys are going to be on a high note at the minute. It's going to be very hard to defeat them at Turf Moor. But I think with the quality we have up front, with the likes of Heung-min Son, Kane and Kulusevski on fire right now, and with the confidence and form we will have heading into this game, I do expect us to pick up all 3 points. But by no means is it going to be an easy game at all. I said it earlier, I'm going to continue saying it. You can't look at the table and say Burnley are going to be an easy team. They've done it year after year. Every single year people go, Burnley are going to go down. Burnley are going to get relegated. And yes, this could be the year they finally do go down to the Championship. But they've defied the odds season after season for about 5 years now in a row. And every single year they do it because of that fantastic manager they do have in charge, Sean Dyche. And whatever Burnley fans do want to say about their style of play, if they didn't have that style of play, if they didn't sit back and play the way Sean Dyche wanted them to, and they actually attack the opposition, they would go down anyway, because they don't have the quality in their team. They have 1 or 2 decent enough players, and the owners haven't properly backed the manager until this January transfer window. But look, it is going to be quite a tough game. But like I say, you know, they can defend very well. They've got the likes of Tarkowski and me at the back, and Weghorst up top. He's a very dangerous player. I think we need to keep him at bay with Dyer, Romero and Ben Davies. They're the 3 at the back I do expect to start. And hopefully those 3 can keep Weghorst at bay. If we can do that, I'm sure we can snatch a 1 or 2 goal win. So hopefully Spurs do leave Turf Moor this Wednesday evening with a win, right? But assessing Tottenham Hotspur coming into this game, we enter this game with lots and lots of confidence. In all honesty, you asked me after the Wolves game how I thought we would head into this game against Burnley, I would have said we'd be dreading it. We'd be absolutely dreading it. We would have lost 4 games in a row in the Premier League and be heading to Turf Moor when they're on a high note, when they're playing some good stuff at the minute, fighting for their lives. I'd even say a week ago I'd expect us to lose or draw this game. But now, I think with the confidence our front 3 has especially, we will break down that Burnley back line. And I think that's what you've got to do against Burnley. I think that's the difference between getting all 3 points and not winning against Burnley. It's the quality you do have up front. And if you don't have that quality with your strikers, you ain't getting anything from a Burnley. And, we've seen it so many times before. Arsenal this season, they don't have the quality up top. They don't have the quality in their striker. That's the only real position that can exploit Burnley when you do play against them. They didn't have the quality in their striker or up top. They didn't get anything out of that game. Liverpool had to resort to a, to a lucky header from Fabinho to actually get a win. So look, they do make it very, very hard for you. And we do need that little bit of luck. We maybe need a scrappy goal here and there. The conditions are going to be disgusting, right? It always is at Burnley. It's going to be a cold, wet, rainy, disgusting night at Turf Moor. And we need to go there. We need to be confident. And we need to grind out a win. I think that's what you need to do every single time you do play against Burnley. You need to grind something out. But look, in all honesty, you look at our history against Burnley, and some teams, the likes of Manchester United, don't have the best history against Burnley. They don't tend to get a lot of wins when they do play against Burnley, especially at Turf Moor. But I think you look at our history against Burnley, and we do seem to get wins. We do seem to pick up points in recent years, you know. 1-0 last season with that Heung-min Son and Harry Kane lovely little manoeuvre under Jose Mourinho. You know, the 4-0 where Gareth Bale banged in 2 into the back of the onion bag. You know, the 5-0 with Heung-min Son's stunner when he took on the entire bloody Burnley team. Every single time we scored against them, we had that little bit of quality. They weren't well-built goals. Every single one of them. We needed that little bit of luck. We needed that little bit of luck when we won 4-0 against them. We needed Bale to score those goals from outside the box and Kane too as well. We needed that lucky header from Heung-min Son onto Harry Kane. We needed, you know, Heung-min Son to take on the whole team, to be lucky there. Because they are a very, very tough team to break down. But as I say, with the quality we do have, I expect us to head to Turf Moor. And I expect us to pick up all 3 points. And I really hope we can. I think you look at the team now. I said it in my video the other day. We head into this game with so much confidence. There seems to be that belief. There may not be so much quality in the Tottenham Hotspur team, but Conte said it in his post-match interview. It's the nicest and best group of players he's had to manage, as I say. And I think, you know, he said nice players are better than good players or something like that. And I think, you know, as much as people go Spursy, whatever, it shows we have that togetherness. It shows we have that unity. It shows that these players have each other's backs. And I said it about Manchester United. They can have, you know, they can have all the quality they want in their team, with the Ronaldos, with the Harry Maguires, with the Jadon Sanchos. And you look at their team on paper and you'd expect them to go on and win a league title or win a trophy. They're nowhere near that at the minute. And the reason why? Because their players don't gel together. They don't have that togetherness. Whereas you look at Spurs' team, on paper, people would probably say, oh, you know, we finished 8th or 9th or whatever. But I expect us to finish higher than Manchester United, because we have that togetherness. We have that belief in each other. And it means so much when you are, you know, really trying to achieve top 4 and trying to get into that 4th place. But look, massive game for top 4 as well. We need to pick up all 3 points. It's one of our games in hand. We win this, we go on 42 points. Puts the pressure on Arsenal the night after. Puts the pressure on Wolves. If them two draw, whoever wins, you know, whoever wins that game and whoever loses could drop out the top 4 race for the time being. So look, it's a must-win game. We need to win this as a game in hand. Put the pressure on both Arsenal and Wolves the night after. It's absolutely massive. And then head into Elland Road on Saturday, hopefully full of confidence. Because I think Elland Road, you've got to look at that game. It really does suit us. A team that's going to really attack us and really go for us, just like a Manchester City, but doesn't have any quality at the back, doesn't have any quality in their defence. I reckon we can absolutely smash Leeds to bits if we want to, and if we can gain some confidence from this Burnley game. But look, it's not going to be pretty. I'm not going to deny that. We're going to have to grind something out. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Spurs. I'm going to say Kulusevski gets another goal, and I'm going to say a Harry Kane penalty. But look, thank you for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed your Tottenham Hotspur versus Burnley preview. Take care, all the best, God bless, and as always, come on you Spurs, Enoch out. In Conte, we trust.